Hello and welcome from the Bristly stranger. I thought we'd have a look at a great old game, Mordheim, City of the Damned. Now I'm a big Games Workshop fanboy, so I played the actual tabletop version of this when it first came out. I think it's had a couple of iterations since then. And obviously the computer game came out a good while ago as well. And I think even when it first came out, it was still a little bit janky. There are a few bits that seem to need smoothing off, but it is an enjoyable and playable game. So as a fanboy, I thought we'd definitely have a go at this. One of the reasons for coming back to this, me and my friends have been planning a Necromunda campaign, and Mordheim is kind of Necromunda of the old world. So it's in the fantasy realm, swords, shields. There are guns, but they're more like flintlock muskets and pistols. Necromunda, of course, being far future, the 41st millennium, high-tech bitter gangs pitted against each other. So this is kind of the same thing. It's small groups of warriors. The main bit of story behind Mordheim. Mordheim was one of the Empire's cities, but it was famed for decadence and corruption. As things were ticking along and the old world was coming to an end before the Age of Sigmar, a comet smashed in to Mordheim itself, ruining the city, poisoning people, infesting the place with chaos. But the comet was made from weirdstone. Now, weirdstone is a magical, very valuable stone, often sought after by chaos, but also extremely valuable. So lots and lots of warbands have been drawn to Mordheim in search of the fragments of the meteor. So of the different factions, we have got humans. I think there's 3 different factions of those. There's also witch hunters, which are kind of humans as well. We have the Skaven, which are nasty little rat men. We've got chaos. We have got the sisters. I can't quite remember what they're called. They are human, but they are like holy warriors that will battle their way and secure the weirdstone so nobody else can get it. And there is also the Undead, led by a vampire. He takes his undead minions into Mordheim to find the weirdstone for their lord. Now, I think we are going to play as Undead today. Let's start a new warband, and I'll try and explain how we do it as we go along. So these are the 6 factions. We have got the Witch Hunters, Humans, Sisters of Sigmar, Cult of the Possessed, Chaos, the Skaven, Little Rat Men, and Undead. Now, I played Undead back in the tabletop version, so they're the ones I'm kind of used to. Kind of know the tactics, so we're going to continue on with those.
You have been paid a great honor by our lord and master, Count Vlad von Karstein. Among his subjects, living and undead, it is you who have been entrusted with this important task. I wonder if you appreciate the enormity of the task ahead of you. The master expects much from you. I can sense your suspicion of me. It is true that I once served Queen Neferata, but it is in the halls of Drakenhof that my loyalty is now bound. Do you see this ring? It is Count Vlad's token, his sign that Baroness Katerina von Dernsbach is his vassal and agent. Beware, for I am his eyes and ears in Mordheim. What I learn, the master will know. Look upon the ruin of Mordheim. The mortals fear this desolation. Only the bold or desperate come here to scavenge and steal. Only the most fanatical come here to claim this devastation for their gods. The earth, the waters, even the very air have become tainted by the dark energies that have wrought this destruction. Nothing that lives can linger here long without being transformed in either flesh or spirit. Such concerns matter little to us. Our magic will sustain us against the malignity of the ruins, for the danger is little when set against the reward. The power that lies scattered about Mordheim offers a key to feats of necromancy not dead since great Nagash walked the land. Littered about the ruins are the Weirdstone shards, vessels of incredible arcane energies. In the hands of Count Vlad, these shards will transform the world, tearing down the fractious realms of men. Your duty is clear. Find the Weirdstone, and you will have a share in Count Vlad's mighty ambition. Fail him, and I promise you will find there is no escape from his rage, even in the grave.
So there, we had a couple of names dropped. We've got Count Vlad von Karstein. He is one of the Undead Lords. Anyone that has played the Total War Warhammer will know him from that. We have also heard Nagash. Nagash is an evil necromancer. He kind of tore the world apart at one time. But we're not really focusing on that. We're working for Count Vlad. We've got to get as much Weirdstone as possible. Let's head to the next screen and have a look. So, we have a camp screen. We have got the veteran system, which we can unlock some bits and bobs. We haven't built our warband yet, so we're going to have to do that in a bit. Everything else is going to be locked. On the warband screen, we have literally only got our leader, our vampire. I am going to set up our warband, and then I'll come back and I'll talk about the choices I've made. So I've set up our warband now, and we have got loads and loads of stats here. Don't really worry about that too much. It all happens kind of underneath the hood. We have got a vampire as our leader, and because of that he's immune to being alone, he causes fear and terror, and he's immune to poison. So he's got a couple of extra bonuses. He's also super tough. We have called him Bristly von Stranger. He's the leader of the warband. Next up, we have got our Dreg. He's our hero. He's pretty much one of the only ranged units we can get. I've named all of the guys after people in our comments. And Penge is a good friend of mine. He doesn't quite look like this, but Penge is our hero. We then go into the henchmen. We have got a zombie as our first one. It's Antimony Cup. We have got another zombie, Dick Jones, and we have got Sasquatch, the Ghoul. The zombies are kind of your mainstay fighters. The ghouls are very strong and can hit hard, but they're quite fragile, so they can be killed quite easily. They are a lot faster than most of your other units. The vampire is very fast, but the ghoul, he's the one that goes around and maybe picks up the gear while the others are doing the fighting. So we've got our 5 guys. Now we have got a campaign open. We've got skirmish. Skirmish doesn't really matter. We can just fight our warband against others. We could go to the shop. We have got some gold. I do prefer hammer to spear, but I think we are just going to stick with what we've got for now. I think we'll look at the campaign and look at the first mission. So on the campaign map we get 3 options. We can have more as it goes on. If we mouse over it, it's got Poor Warpstone, which is the first symbol, and Poor Treasure, but it's normal difficulty. This is just pretty much a fight against another warband. We have also got Horrors, so this is Poor and Very Poor, also normal though, and the last one is Average, Very Poor Loot. Now this has got better Weirdstone, and if we don't get the Weirdstone, we can be killed by von Karstein's agents. I think we're going for this one. We get a last look at our warband screen. We can change reserves out for our mainstay. I've not got any reserves because obviously we don't need them at the minute. If anyone gets injured and knocked out, we can get some reserves then. Let's launch the mission and have a look at where we're deploying.
Ghastly manifestation frightened your warband and scattered them in the ruins. They soon recover from their fright, but before the warriors can regroup, an enemy warband arrives and deploys near their wagon.
So that is obviously thematic for the scenario. I'm not entirely sure what could spook an undead warband, seeing as we're all immune to fear. But that is just kind of a standard mission. So it's us versus another warband. If we steal the idol from the enemy warband chest, we get a bonus objective, and we must keep our own idol in a similar fashion. The main objective, it's kill the enemy warband.
A new round has started.
So we are already deployed. I think this automatically deploys us if we look at the map. So our vampires here, we've got a massive clump of weird stone just there. There's our wagon, that's where we're trying to get it. We have got a ghoul here, and we have got an undead warband. It looks like there's only 4 of them though, but we are obviously very spread out. The zombies are quite slow, so I think we'll try and get these 3 guys in this direction. We'll get our ghoul over to here, and he might start ferrying those. Our leader, as long as he's not fighting all of them, is pretty tough. He can definitely fight maybe 1 or 2 on his own. But we've got to get him out of this building. Now, as you can see, those little blue pips at the bottom, that is how much we can move. As long as we stay within this circle, they don't go down. In fact, if we move back to here, it goes back up to full. So you can retrace your steps. I can't really see a way out other than some steps. And there's all the weird stone. So actually, jumping down here might be better. It's a 78% not to hurt ourselves. We succeeded. Okie dokie. Now this weird stone, the little bits are worth virtually nothing. The bigger bits are obviously worth more. So if we can find this big bit, we will try and get that. I think we're on, the yellow one. So we will gather that up. It is a big one, I think. We can carry 4 things. That'll do for now. We didn't get the big one, so it's the red one. Picking up weird stone is bad. So, yeah, maybe we didn't want to get that so early. We can get the big one as well, though. Are we going to be affected by that? No. Yes, we are. Okay, we've got another couple of big clumps here. There's one there. So the weird stone mechanic, it's a little bit clunky. We can take this. Can we swap? Yeah, it's not letting us. I think because weird stone's so valuable, we can't just throw it on the floor. We're going to have to empty this out into our wagon. So we have still got a little bit of movement. If I look at the map, the wagon looks like it's just over here. So we could just ignore the enemy warband and run round here. I think I am going to do that. So here we go, back on the map. In fact, we can cut through this building. That is kind of it. Okay, the wagon's just round there. What we can do, if we go tuck into here, we can enter ambush stance. Now, anything that walks into that red area will be attacked automatically. Because of the angle, they shouldn't be able to attack us. And it's their go now. Our ghoul has got eyes on. And there they all are. They're flipping around there. Obviously, our ghoul will be incinerated by these chaos dudes, so we kind of want to back off. Can't quite see what they're doing. They are just pottering about down there. It is our ghoul's go now, though. So we've got some steps just there. Let's just try and figure out where we're going to go. So I had a quick look at the map. I think what we want to do, we want to come down here and head up that way. Now I think the enemy are down on the lower layer. So we are going up this way. Just a quick check of the map. Yes, that's where we're heading. We will enter ambush stance because we can't go any further. Of course, we cannot see. I'm going to pretty much skip through the enemy's go. So it's come to our zombie now. We could run off, but just there is a piece of treasure. Now, there wasn't much treasure on here. We have got to use a movement to get to it, but we can scavenge. And it's just a little bit of gold. That's a bit boring. Never mind. Now the controls are a little bit janky, and orientating yourself in this crazy muddled up world. There's the enemy wagon, actually. We don't want to go that way. I think our wagon is in this direction. And we're kind of at the limit of our movement, though. Zombies are very slow. We have got our other zombie, though, and do you know what? I didn't even know he was there. He was tucked away. So there's our wagon up there. I think we're going to keep these two guys together, though. We're quite close to the enemy warband. Yeah, I think what we're going to do, we're going to move him up and put him in ambush stance as well. Now here's Penge. He is our dreg. There's our wagon. So, logically speaking, we should be heading in this direction. And can't quite see, but I think our vampire is just there. We can just about see the ghouls club in the distance, so we're going to overwatch, so we will fire an arrow at anyone that gets close, but I would like to move closer, but obviously we can't do much about that at the minute. So our zombies may get eyes on. Yeah, here comes some chaosy guys. Oh, there's a cultist. Got an ambush. Got a big hit on him, and he was surprised. Now he's definitely going to be able to hit us back. It's not a cultist, it's their leader. He tried to cast a spell. Zinch's Lash. Okay, shame our other zombie couldn't get in as well. Might have been better to wait with him, actually. Never mind, their last person's going now, so then it will go back to the top.
A new round has started.
So here's our guy, and we are going to the wagon. We want to get as much weirdstone as possible, really. So we are dropping everything into our box. I don't know whether I do want to go back. I might leave that for the ghoul. Coming to the map, the zombies are just down these steps and round. Now these guys look like they're coming towards the weirdstone as well. I think these two zombies should be able to take on their boss. I don't know. I am going to head back with our vampire to the main cache. So if we retrace our steps, we won't lose our movement. There's our hero, and we can get almost all the way back. The ambush can't quite come the street, unfortunately. Next up though, it's some of the cultists, and here comes one of them, and he got ambushed by our ghoul. He's also got disease. Okay, excellent. But he's mashed Sasquatch back. That's not quite so good. Oh, we've got another one. Thankfully, he has missed. Now, you can fight back. I'm not entirely sure I do want to fight two guys with Sasquatch. We can disengage, because these guys have both been. I think maybe we do that, actually. Oh, we can't disengage. Okay, in that case, I think that's because we're outnumbered, actually. We will attack. We'll attack this guy. He's already wounded. And we haven't got a shield, so we can enter dodge stance. There we go. That should lower the chances of being hit. Their big chaos guy. Yeah, there he is. He's their champion. Our ghoul is now surrounded and being attacked by some very mean guys. Unfortunately, our hero, Penge, is a little bit more ranged. Now, their boss is just here. We can come in, attack him from behind. That should give us a bonus because we're 2 versus 1. We could enter dodge stance, but parry stance is better. That's because we've got a shield and sword. We sometimes get a free hit. Very often we just get hit though. Okay, and the other guy's already in. Bam! Yeah, their leader, he's battered. He is going to get some attacks on us though, on his goes, but we're both in parry stance, so hopefully we can take it without suffering any injuries. Right, Penge. There's that guy there. Their hero is just there. We're going to have to move a bit further. Okay, we can't quite get to the weird stone. We can shoot him in the back. I think we're going to do that. We've got a hit on him. That's good. We can't do anything else. Now, I can't remember if Penja's got any other weapons or not. I didn't check. But we'll end his turn. It's gone back to their leader. He has to test because he's on his own versus 2 guys. We got a hit on Dick there. I think both of them are slightly wounded. But we're kind of okay. I think we can win this fight. In fact, we might even be able to rob their shrine, their wagon there. Let's skip through to whatever's happening.
A new round has started.
Our leader, we are going to ignore the warp stone. We are going to take out their champion. He has passed his terror test, so he's not going to be crippled with terror. He's dodged us, but of course we get more than one attack. Dodged the second one. Okay, unfortunately, we've got not a lot else. We've got better dodge stance, but I want to parry just in case we can get that attack. Really don't like this spear, actually. We should have swapped that. Yeah, I don't think Sasquatch is going to make it. Is the other one going to attack first? No. So we have got a chance of hitting him. And probably not killing him. We can't disengage. Yeah, there we go. He's been hit. We have just going to have to go into dodge stance then. We're getting a bit bogged down with the fight. Thankfully they missed. It's just their hero that threatens Sasquatch now though. He's going after the boss. Okay, that's fine. Bristly von Stranger, and Sasquatch both get a hit. Alright. He's got an arrow through his head, wow. Okay. He's failed his dodge and been hit. He's not dead yet. Unfortunately, we can't do much. We can flee, we can delay. I might delay. We might come back to these guys. The problem with that, he's not doing his parry stance. But we're attacking first. Come on, lad. Yes! Correll, or whatever his name is, out of action. We can now move off. Their wagons over here. We've set up the trap. Mordheim is full of horrible little traps. We can't do much else. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Penge. I don't know if he's got another weapon. So what we're going to do, we are going to reload our bow. We are going to come over here. We are going to get nice and close. But we are going to aim a shot at their hero. Yeah, we got him. It's not a lot, but it is a hit. We can reload again. It costs more. Yeah, let's have another go. Now, we could do a shoot. It's less than 50%. Yeah, I think we have a go. Come on. Oh, he's missed. Oh, well. We got one good hit. We can now interact and pick up some of this stuff, though. We can't move, but we can take 4 different things. I'm going to take as much as we can. And as much as we can was just those 2 bits. Okay, we are done with Penge. We are back to our delayed zombie. He's going to run off in this direction as well. That's as far as he can get. Okay, that's fine. Don't know what else we can pick up round here. Don't even think their wagon will have much in it.
A new round has started.
Might be another guy round that corner. Okay, let's try and take this guy down. He's got a lot of health, though. We can hit him again. No, we can't. And we are going to... We're going to dodge. We've got a better chance of dodging. We don't need any hits. He's very tough. There's Sasquatch gone. It's now getting into their favour. They have looted our body as well. Now, we forgot to do that with their boss. He did have a big double-handed weapon. He's in ambush stance. He is terroring and hitting us. Ooh, less than half now. And a miss. Phew. Okay. He does seem to be able to take us down quite easily. I think we will, with the one that's further away, let's head for their wagon. We can steal the idol. We can also, while we're here, yep, we've got the Liberator's boon for stealing their idol. We can also pillage their cart. It's got some warp pistols in. Now, we can't use those. I think they're Skaven only, but they are worth money, so we will take them. I think he is now going to run back towards their boss. Unfortunately, he is out of action, so we're just going to ambush stance. The other one, however, we kind of want to go and get near their guys. We've got some steps there. I think we do have to climb up this wall, and this zombie's not going to have much chance of doing that. We could just go up the steps, actually. Like I said earlier, though, these guys are super slow, so yeah, he's going to be bumbling around for a while. Our hero, though. Now, I don't like the way they've got more guys than us now. Our hero is going to have to try and shoot one of these guys. We can't really take him out, or him. We could take him out with a lucky shot. Let's go for an aimed shot on him, though. Excellent. We hit him. It's not killed him. Okay, we'll have a reload. We are going to try and shoot him again. He's on 1 health. Come on, Page. Ah, miss. Okay. Well, that'll do. Their warband is routed. So, maybe we should have picked up some stuff. They lost their boss, they're severely wounded, and they've legged it. So, we have got objectives completed, we've routed them. We got some loot. We got some extra bits as well. Sasquatch even got the most valued player on our team. I'm not sure how the experience is going to pan out. We'll have a look at that in a bit.
All mortal flesh must eventually wither and rot. Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day, the Empire will be ours.
So, on the Warband screen, we have got 2 experience with our boss. He didn't kill anyone. We have got 2 experience with Penge. Our zombie got 2 experience. Dick Jones, our other zombie, he got 3. And he's got an advance, a martial advance. So we can put up his weapon skill, I think. I don't think he can have ranged weapons, so there's no point doing that. And Sasquatch, he did get an injury. He's got amnesia. So he has lost 5 XP. So he would have got some XP, but he's lost it. Oh well. I think it could be worse. You can lose arms and legs. You can even die. So a little bit of amnesia, not so bad. And there we go. Yeah, we got 1 for most valuable. We got 2 for surviving and -5 for amnesia. Oh well. Warband experience is 2, and do you know what? I've realised we haven't added our perks or anything. We've got 5 unpaid warriors, we've got quite a bit of gold though, so we can do that. We have also acquired some items, so we got 4 shards, we got 4 fragments and a cluster. Obviously we picked some of that up ourselves. 13 gold, that's not too bad, because we picked up 7. We've got those pistols and we've got a dagger extra. Now, I think we do need to buy maybe a sword and shield for Penge. Can't remember what he's got. I think it's just a dagger at the minute. And the other guys, yeah, we might want to do something with them as well. The veteran system, we have got an advancement there. It's got a little thing. I forgot to do that. That could have potentially got us more stuff. I think I will save that for next time. We've obviously got to pay our warband. I think it's only 17, so obviously we can do that. We'll do our advance and bits and pieces next time though. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed coming back to it. I think I've forgot a few little bits and pieces, but we can figure it out as we go. Certainly going to swap that spear out. It didn't seem to do too much damage. And we're definitely going to upgrade the veteran system. Like I said, with choosing the warband, I just chose the first few commenters and put them in. Obviously, Penge has been a friend of the channel since the beginning, and Sasquatch has helped us out a lot. But the other guys, they're regular commenters as well. If you do want your name in the game, as our warband grows in strength, we are going to grow in number as well. So if you're interested in being part of the warband, drop us a comment and I'll save your name and we can put you in the future. But like I said, we're leaving it here for now. If you've enjoyed, leave those likes as well. But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger. Thanks for watching and goodbye.